It will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legend of Days, and Happy New Year. Welcome to 2024, and I'm going to go through some updates for the channel. But before that, I'll go quickly through my plans for this week. Today, being New Year's Day, I am going to most likely have the video. Not sure if I'm going to finish it yet because I haven't recorded. Ranking my top 8 shows from 2023. After that, I am going to, on Tuesday, assuming that this video is released on New Year's Day. I don't know if I haven't recorded it yet or edited it, so we'll see. But going on to Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, I'll have my review of Rebel Moon. And then going on to Thursday, I will have a review of either the novel Survivor's Quest or the movie Barbie. Not sure which. Probably one of the two. Going on to Friday, there's a 50-50 chance, all depending on shipping, that I will be able to review the new No Way Home set that has Sandman and Lizard. If not, that'll probably be next week, and I'll have one of the sequel trilogy videos moved back to this week. Moving on to Saturday, I'm either going to do a Clone Wars recap review or some other kind of video, but we'll see. It all depends on the time I have to record and, of course, edit. And going to the year as a whole, I do hope to reach at least 300 subscribers. It's, a little bit of a big goal, but I feel like it is realistic. I went up by 75 in the last year, and I am at just under 200 right now. Currently, the number is, unless I'm mistaken, and I am, I'm pulling it up on my own 170 subscribers. And I'm glad that I was able to grow this big, and I'm thankful for everyone. And of course, 300 is my realistic goal. My best case scenario is I'd be able to actually get the channel monetized, because that is something I would like to do, just to be able to put a little bit more into the channel, be able to maybe get some actual equipment, and be able to dedicate a little more time, since this is, just done by me for fun right now. But if I could make money from it, I would be able to dedicate a little more time and put more money into it. Not only that, I would like to do more stuff for reviews and other stuff. But speaking of reviews, I want to try and move away from having as many reviews and do a little more different types of videos, whether it's rankings or theories or just fun ideas I have. I also want to try and do some more what ifs and go into different stories and hopefully be able to either do Lord of the Dimensions or episode 11 this year, because it's just honestly been so hard for me to try and get a chance to write scripts for those, and over then having to have a chance to record, edit, because those are going to be big projects. I haven't even finished, I haven't even, well, continued working on in over a year and maybe a half, 2 years, working on editing the episode 10 video. Well, that's mainly because I lost all the files I was working on, and my old computer when it was just kind of gave up like maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. I remember it was like in October or November, so it's probably closer to the 2 year mark. But when that happened, it was just kind of, a moment where things were going to go great for me, and I did manage to recover the files because it was backed up. But that's only for the stuff that I finished, so I have to recreate some of the effects on certain things, and I've just been too busy to be able to do that. That's one of the things that getting me to a monetization point would help was letting me put more time into this because I'd actually be making money off of it. So if you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing and watching the videos because viewership definitely seems to be going up. It's just, subscribers aren't going up, and I just want to be able to reach monetization status. And yeah, honestly, I just want to have a fun year. I want to be able to have some great reviews of different Lego sets that are coming out. I definitely want to get Bardoor when it releases. I mean, it's not even confirmed yet, but I just love Lego Lord of the Rings and want to get that. But there's also other big sets I want to get, so ideally, if this could be made into a channel where I can make some money off of it, you would see reviews of Bardoor, Avengers Tower, and the Venator this year. But you're gonna at least get Bardoor because I'm going to collect all the Lord of the Rings sets, and I definitely want to get that as soon as possible because I honestly just really want a Lego Bardoor. But going into just other things, as I said, I want to do more different things than reviews. Plus, I am, sometimes just watching a bunch of stuff, and although there will probably always be just reviews, just random stuff I watched, I definitely would want to go into, as I said, more of those different types of videos because those just take a little more time. I usually just go off the top of my head for videos, besides certain ones, mainly being certain types of rankings, different types of versus battles, and my, kind of just fan fiction, what if, different, types of stories that I write because I need to have someone pretty well built out, but I don't exactly read those scripts like word for word. It'll generally be that, but I'll generally go and say something a little different if I have a better idea in the moment, and will allow for some improvisation because it's not going to be perfect. And yeah, honestly, I just have a lot of fun doing this. I really do enjoy video making and editing. And usually I just toss footage over because I literally just don't have time to edit. But as you see, the ones that have editing, even if it is a little more basic at the time, that's the ones I really enjoy doing. I love doing my Clone Wars recap and reviews, and hope to be moving on to the ones for Rebels soon. And I also have some really fun ones planned. The two big ones I'm planning on doing soon. Hopefully, they will be at least first parts in the next week or two. We'll be doing a video series where I look at how the Justice League from the DCAU and the Avengers from Endgame, of course, I'm talking about the Justice League from Justice League Unlimited, would do in a fight. And the other was going to be looking at in a few different videos. First, how Batman would do going through the Marvel Spider-Man games, where he has to follow like the basics of the plot and can't really change what happens. And the same for Spider-Man, both of them in the Arkham games. But on the other side, I also want to do it where those are going to be shorter ones where I'm just going to kind of look at it and be like, oh, Batman would be able to defeat the henchmen, and maybe he'll struggle fighting someone like the Rhino. But it'll be interesting to be seeing if, in the specific conditions and the story events having to happen, if Batman or Spider-Man would be able to defeat all the enemies and get to the end of those games without dying or having the villain's plan succeed. And then on the other end, I'm going to look at it where they are able to impact the stories. So, just for example, maybe these are probably not going to be examples I use. Let's just say in Spider-Man, Batman, like, let's just say hospitalizes Mr. Negative in the boss fight, and he isn't able to make it into the back half of the game. I'll just use that as an example. I'm not going to be, I'm probably using that specifically. It'll all depend when I get to those videos because I have to look at it a little more closely for those. But I'm taking a look at things like that where they are able to do it, or if, different things happen, because I do know about, how I think they would do in that, but I think it's going to be a lot more fun to look through the events of the games and see how they would change it. But as just, kind of a base level, I want to look at the 4 Arkham games. I'm not going to look at Blackgate because I don't really know it too well. And the 3 Spider-Man games, and just see where the problems are before. And going back to that Justice League vs. Avengers video, I'm going to be doing it in kind of more of a who would win more fights, because, if I'm fully honest, one group would easily stomp the other if they actually did fight, because one of them is a little too overpowered compared to everyone in the MCU. And of course, I'm not going to be holding back on that. That's going to actually be the first video where I introduce the series and say why I'm doing this way, because in a fight of basically, the heroes fighting and then them just moving it down and down, there's just one character that no hero in the MCU, at least at the point of Endgame, has any chance to beat. Although I think currently they still don't have a chance to beat this character. I think you guess what I'm talking about, but I'll be saving that for the introduction video to that series. But yeah, honestly, I just want to have a lot of fun this year. I want to be able to get more subscribers. I want to be able to just have a lot more fun making videos and try to have ones that have a little more editing in them, because I want to have a little more time to make the videos. And considering how long it's taking me to record this and just talk about everything, for the weekly update, we're just probably going to go with the secondary thing where the video about the top 8 shows are going to come out tomorrow, because honestly I don't feel like editing tonight and just kind of want to play Arkham Knight on my own and do some other stuff, because I'm just feeling like having a relaxing night since it's the first night I'm going to be getting, well, maybe not exactly a full night's sleep, but a chance to sleep in, because I'm having to wake up like really early. I'm one of those people who just has to fall asleep later. But yeah, once again, thank you for subscribing. Happy New Year, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Legends of Theories. For watching this episode of Legends of Theories, please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the force be with you.